Alright, what's up, yo? It's DatBoiPat from Catharsis Records, and today I'm gonna show off some more of my vinyl records. This is part two, so let's just get into it. Alright, yo. So first one that I'm gonna show off is Saturation by Brockhampton. I recently just got this. This is a bootleg. I'm not sure. I don't think that there's like an official release of this. I got all the other ones too, but I'm gonna show this one off first because this is the one that kind of blew them up and shit. It's like alternative, like pop rap, kind of like hardcore too. Like Heat is a pretty hardcore song on this. Gold, all those songs. I fuck with this pretty hard. I didn't really fuck with Brockhampton the first time I heard them. Like first time I heard them, I just thought they were kind of all right, and I thought their beats were kind of whatever, and I thought their rapping was kind of whatever. But after just like listening to this for so long, and like listening to other Brockhampton projects and other members like group stuff, and their music videos really like turned me on to their music, really, because like their music videos show off the kind of personalities that they have. Like first time I heard this, I didn't even know they were a group the first time I heard them. I thought it was just one dude. Like this is definitely in my top three Brockhampton projects. This, and I'd probably say my favorite is Saturation too. But this one, that like there isn't a single song on this that I skip. And Brockhampton right now is probably my most listened to like rap group, other than Pro Era and like Wu-Tang Clan. I would definitely like recommend like getting this shit, like if you can afford it. Like it's pretty solid. And if you don't know Brockhampton, I would start with this one. It's definitely solid. All American Trash you could probably skip, but if you want to get like the vibe for what their sound is, and like their personalities, and like their some of their catchiest, dopest songs, I would just definitely listen to this. All right, so the next one I'm gonna talk about is Acid Rap by Chance the Rapper. I'm not really much of a big Chance the Rapper fan these days, but when I was like first getting into hip hop, this kind of like really helped me get into like alternative hip hop, and it made me realize that there can be other types of hip hop other than what was popular at the time. Because what was popular at the time was like Chief Keef and shit. And since him and Chance the Rapper, both from Chicago, this album kind of like proved that like there's kind of like two sides to Chicago. There's like the kind of like gangster side, and then there's like the kind of suburban, more like jazz rap, alternative kind of side. There's a lot of like cool vibes on this, even though I don't listen to it that much these days. It has like a lot of cool like jazzy feels to it. It's got like some Common, Kanye West vibes to it. Chance the Rapper's rapping on this, I think, is pretty, it's pretty decent. Like, it's pretty solid. Back in the day, I used to listen to every song off this, and I listened to it the other day, and I was just kind of like, only pulling away a couple songs that I would still listen to. Paranoia is one of them. Cocoa Butter Kisses is one of them. Acid Rain, Lost. Like those are probably some songs I would still listen to off of this. I think like for someone that wants to get into like alternative like hip hop, you should probably listen to this one, because it is pretty, it's got like the basic kind of alternative rap styles that you should probably be aware of if you're gonna get into that like weird kind of non-traditional rap styles and rhyme schemes, kind of weird trippy beats and stuff. This is a bootleg. This is pretty common in most record stores, so it's pretty affordable. So if you want to get this, it's you definitely can. All right, yo, so the third one I'm gonna talk about is Nas, It Was Written. This is the 25th year anniversary edition of this. It's got like it's like a clear transparent disc to it, and this came with the cassette tape too, and the 7-inch. Yeah, this is actually my favorite Nas record. I actually like this one more than Illmatic. I don't think that it's as like much of a staple in hip hop as Illmatic, but it's definitely still a classic. Like there's a lot of songs on this that I really mess with. Like this to me sounds like the most like Nas sounding album. Like it has like, and I know it's gonna sound cliche and shit, but this is like his most like kind of poetic sounding album. Like the lyrics, the beats, it's all like just kind of feels like it's like really serene, like poetic and stuff. This is definitely like, if you're gonna get into like East Coast hip hop, like early 90s East Coast hip hop, you need to really listen to this. It's really solid. It's got like really good like metaphors and like wordplay, and like a lot of like really dope lyrics within it. The beats are really cool too and serene and stuff. I'm not sure where you can get this record. I'm not sure how like limited the pressing for this, like the run for this was. But if you can find like a copy of this, it shouldn't be too hard. But you know, I'm not really sure. But if you can, I definitely would recommend that you get this. All right, yo. So next one I'm gonna talk about is "Rude Boy" by CJ Fly. You know, CJ Fly, Pro Era member, East Coast New York rapper. He's got, you know, this album was pretty solid. This came out in 2020. I'm kind of sad that the pandemic, like COVID, like it messed up. He was gonna have a tour for this, but he had to cancel it. I would have definitely gone. CJ Fly. I've been a CJ Fly Pro Era fan for years. You know, if you've seen my other videos, I talk about them, you know, somewhat a lot. And this one was pretty solid. Like this one was pretty good. I think this got pretty slept on last year. This was pressed on Tough Kong Records. They do a lot of like limited runs of stuff, you know. And I got the tricolor one. As soon as I saw it, I knew that I was like, bro, I gotta get this. Like I was just like fiending for this like super hard, you know. I'm kind of sad that his other mixtape, the way I see it, isn't on vinyl or anything. I've never seen like a bootleg of it. I've never seen like any kind of physical copy of that album, but I'm glad that I have this. This has like some cool like East Coast vibes. It's got some like, you know, reggae kind of vibes to it too, because you know, he kind of goes back to his like Jamaican roots on this album, you know. Yeah, I say my favorite songs off this are you know, Block Party with Kirk Knight, Rude Boy with Joey Badass, City We From, that's got Conway the Machine on it. That's a, you know, really dope song. I'd say my last one, probably The Pros, which is like a Pro Era posse cut. You know, it's got all the Pro Era members on it. Oh, you know, Tina Apex is on this a lot, and I think she's a pretty good singer, you know, and it's pretty cool that they are still all in contact with her. And you know, I would definitely listen to this. I don't know if you can get it on vinyl, because the press for this was pretty limited, but there might still be some on Tough Kong. All right, so the last one I'm gonna talk about, it's gonna be kind of weird, kind of compared to all the other ones that I talked about. And I guess it's kind of like not gonna make any sense, but Shrem Life by Rae Sremmurd. I kind of got this just not like as a joke, but just kind of like as like a nostalgia thing. Cause I just remember like going to basketball games, playing like No Type and No Flex Zone, and you know, I think those songs are pretty kind of fun and kind of just, it's just like dumb fun, you know. I don't think Rae Sremmurd are like, you know, on this record they're not the worst, you know, because they've put out other stuff that's like way worse than this. I don't remember if this was like a limited pressing or anything. I haven't even opened it yet. It's still sealed. But I know that it's like red. I know that it's like a red, like transparent disc to it. And like I don't really listen to Rae Sremmurd anymore. Like I don't really listen to that type of rap anymore. But I think it is kind of like an era within rap that can't really be ignored. And like, you know, it's definitely just dumb fun. All right, yo, so that's gonna do it. You know, I only did 5 this time. I'm gonna try to keep some of these videos pretty short, you know. So I have, you know, more to talk about. You know, I have plenty of records to talk about. But you know, what do you think of my records? What are some records you have? What are some artists you have? I probably have them. You know, if you want to like see some of my other records, you know, watch my other collections vid. Follow me on Instagram at Catharsis Records, DatBoiPat 47. You know, and yeah, see you next time.